Manuel, good morning, afternoon. Can we start with the injury situation, please?
Well, just Álvaro Negredo. All the other rest of the players of the squad are fit.
We saw some pictures the other day of Sergio Aguero involved in a tackle in training. He looked like he might have had a problem, but he's okay?
No, he doesn't have any problem. He's okay.
What did you make of the Champions League draw yesterday?
Well, I think it's a similar group than last year. It's a difficult group. Maybe with Rome also in our group is a very difficult group, but I think that you must play and try to qualify. Maybe another draw were not so difficult as our group, but that doesn't matter. You must qualify in the same way.
Given the difficulty of the draw, which seems to happen to Manchester City quite a lot, do you think there is an argument for perhaps changing the seeding system that UEFA have at the moment?
No, I don't know if there's a better system that they use now for the Champions League. For me, I repeat, maybe you think that one team can be more difficult than other ones, but I always talk about the example when I was in Malaga. Everyone wants to play with Malaga, but we were the first of the group before Milan and before important Anderlecht and being an important club. And we arrived till semi-final, once with Villarreal and another with Malaga. So maybe teams with less name, but they are a strong team. So for me, I repeat, it's the same thing.
You haven't been able to match your success in the Premier League with success in Europe. Do you feel you've now got the squad to perhaps do that this season?
We will try. We will try, of course. It's very important for us, but not just to be thinking in Champions League and don't have the same interest in the other competition, because we won last year in Premier League, but we want also to win it this year. Of course, we want to go to improve in Europe, and we will try to do it.
Well, there is obviously only a little time now before the transfer window shuts. Is there anything you can tell us, confirm one way or the other? I know you've been asked many times what will happen between now and Monday.
Nothing for the moment.
And in terms of the Champions League draw, then, you're not going to tell us anything about that, but the teams that are in there now, it's a hard one. Obviously, you've no complaints about the draw, but do you think those teams, the likes of Bayern Munich, are stronger now than they were before?
It depends on the moment of the team. I think that maybe the same team with the same name with other player can be strong in this moment, and that last season or can be weak in this season. I repeat, maybe it will be similar. I think that last year. I don't think that important changes, not in our team or on the other.
Very confident you'll progress.
Yes, I'm confident our progress in Europe. Last year we lost the first group, or the first position of the group against Bayern Munich for goal difference. We hope that this year, with more experience, with the trust that we already qualified for round of 16, I am absolutely sure that we are going to continue improving.
Just a word about domestic matters, because obviously the performance against Liverpool has got everybody now considering Manchester City as favourites, maybe Chelsea there as well. How do you deal with that expectation now that everyone thinks that they've seen the champions?
I think that expectation, as you say, not depends on one game against Liverpool. It depends always. We are a strong team, same as 5 or 6 other clubs in England, and we don't have any problem with that problem, with that expectation. We need to go, we need to win, and we'll try to win always.
Manuel, just going back to the Champions League draw.
It's more important Stoke. Champions League we have 20 days.
City is seeded behind a team that finished third and a team that finished fourth, the champions. Does that seem fair to you?
No, I repeat. For me, it's the same thing about that. It's not a problem. Never good.
But is it right that the team that are champions face a tougher group than the teams that finish behind?
It's the rules of the draw. Maybe there are different systems to do it, but in this moment it's one system, and we have nothing to do to change that.
As far as Stoke are concerned, are they the sort of team that have caused you problems before? Do you think they can cause you problems again?
Of course, I am absolutely sure that we're going to have a lot of problems against a difficult team as Stoke. Last year, in our best moment, we just won 1-0 here at home. In this, the first two games, maybe they just have one draw, but I am sure that they will try to come here to do a tough game for our team, and we need to play very well if we want to win.
Just one more in terms of the transfer window. Is it likely that we're likely to see players maybe going out of Manchester City rather than coming in, the likes of Sinclair, Richards or Guidetti?
We'll see what happens with them in the next 48 hours. They know that in this moment they are not part of the squad because we have enough players with the 22 players that I choose for this year. But in this moment, I don't have any news about that.
Manuel, hi, on the back here. Just one more on the Champions League draw, if I may. Just after the problems of last season, is there any concern at all about drawing CSK Moscow again? Referring to the Yaya Toure issue.
Yes, unless I remember. What I hope that was that they learn about that. I suppose that this year we are not going to have any problem, not only with Yaya problem. I remember that the pitch was in very bad condition and we had to play in that pitch. But I hope that for CSK of Moscow was a lesson that they will learn.
And just on team news, is Aguero ready to start and might Mangala be in the squad this week?
Mangala is not in the list squad for tomorrow. Kun, he's in the list squad. We'll see tomorrow how many minutes he can play.
Okay. Manuel, can I just ask, I just wondered what your thoughts were on the Stoke squad, and particularly the signing of Bojan, how you think he'll do in England?
Well, I think he's a very good player. Maybe he needs some games to be used here about the Premier League, but I am sure that Stoke brought a very good player.
Do we expect a very different looking team tomorrow? Are you going to rotate your squad? Will we see Bakary Sagna, for example, Frank Lampard? Could they be involved?
Maybe one of them or two of them may be involved. Frank is not in the list squad, so he's not for the game tomorrow, but we'll see tomorrow which is the best squad to start, but considering that with some players need minutes also.